Hi everybody, it's me. Okay, so everybody wanted a video, so we'll do a video. Real quick though, before I get into this, you see right here? I know I'm wearing a hat. I don't care. But you see, like, I can never do a cat eye look. I never was able to do that. I'm not a makeup girl. Last time I tried like a panda bear, okay? This, all I did was I took my sponge and just was like doing that, and it did that. So, all props to the sponge, not to me. It don't even look like real, but hey, it'll get by. Better than nothing, right? Anyway, so I was sitting thinking, you know, what kind of story should I tell? You know, I've never really gotten real deep emotional, and I don't think I will right now because I just don't feel like it. So I thought I'd like make, you know, tell you about like my first kiss and first date and stuff, because it's kind of funny. My first date, it was a sports banquet. I played basketball and volleyball, and the guy who took me, we'll call him Z, played football. And so he asked me, you know, we weren't dating, but he asked me to go to the banquet with him. And, you know, yeah, we'll go, we went as friends, you know. So he comes to pick me up, and it's the first time I'd been in a car with, you know, well, yes, first time I'd been in a car. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, just kidding. No, I am kidding. So Daddy comes out and he's like, Sue, you know, what time are you gonna have her home? He said, well, she said, you know, 10. He goes, no, you'll have her home by 10. He goes, oh, yes, sir. And he reached in his pocket and he pulled out a bullet and it had the guy's name on it. And he goes, good, so I won't have to use this. That was one of them. I didn't date much, no, not many guys, no. Actually, I didn't date really at all. I went on a few outings, I guess you could say, but as far as like steady for a long time, no, you know, that came later. So, and then the first kiss, this was so sweet. I have to say this first. It wasn't really a kiss, but what happened? Allison was having this, Randy's daughter was having this pool party, and it was like girls and guys. So it was like the first girls and guys party, you know, that I was allowed to go to. And everybody kind of set up with other people, but like I said, guys are my friend. They called me up to talk. They never wanted to date me, you know, or they want me to set them up with my friends, that kind of. So anyway, the guy that they wanted, and I think he liked me. I don't know. I don't ever want to hurt nobody, but it was not. Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't like the spin the bottle. It had a pool house, and you went in there for like a minute, and then you come back out. And that was like the big, you know, thing. I mean, you have to remember we're like 10, 11, 12 years old, somewhere in there. So I go up in the pool house with this guy, and a lot of him is a friend, but as far as boyfriend goes, it's just nothing against him. It just wasn't there, you know. And he said, you know what, Sal, he goes, you know, it's okay, you know, I'll tell everybody that we, you know. And I'm like, he goes, but it's okay, you know, don't worry about it. And I just hugged him and said thank you, you know, because that he didn't have to do that. And I haven't been treated that nice by guys a lot. So anyway, so that's one thing. But then my first kiss, the guy went in to give me a kiss and stuck his tongue. I nearly bit his tongue off. I didn't know what I was doing. All of a sudden, there's some tongue in my mouth. I mean, he was like, ah! I didn't know. You know, I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, that was not a good shining moment of mine. I have a lot of those though. I really do. Anyway, just see my hat real quick. Don't know if you can see. This is Adam. Merch. I always gotta do merch. It's not mine. I keep it like at least like 2 journals in every room in my house. So I got little things jotted down. Oh, today, or yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I was talking about the birth of my daughter, how my epidural didn't take, and it was natural, and it happened so fast that I caught her myself, and the doctor and the nurses, they didn't have the warming table set up, nothing. And I didn't scream. I just, what my body did. But that's on my page already. So this was kind of like, this is the birth of Anthony. This is the funny one. I always had my children, 37 weeks is like the farthest I ever went. I have a issue with my uterus being tilted. It's just like, you don't want to hear that. So anyway, so Anthony, we're at 37 weeks, and they told me to come in, and I'd already been having contractions and, that kind of thing. And so I was supposed to have an appointment that morning at 9 o'clock, and they're going to check me, and if I was dilated anymore, they're going to send me to the hospital. Well, we're sitting at Cracker Barrel, eating our breakfast. I know it's my last meal. That's good before I'm going to the hospital. And I get a phone call, and it's like 8:30. My appointment was at 9, and like it's right next to each other. So they go, "Where are you at?" And I'm like, "Cracker Barrel." And they go, well, "We've had a room ready for you since 7:30 this morning." Nobody told me. And the thing is that he told me the day before, because my contractions were so bad, that he would like go ahead and let me have Anthony, but because John's mother had never got to be a part of a birth of her grandchildren, I wanted her to be there. So I held on one day because she was coming the next day, but she was there with the Cracker Barrel. So we rushed over to the hospital. Sure enough, they had the room set up. And just having my mom and dad and John's mom there, and him being the only boy out of like 8 grandgirls in the family, which is what's funny, because I was the only girl out of like 7 grandboys in the family, so it kind of flipped, it's funny. But me and my mother are the only 2 in my whole family who have brown eyes, so still haven't, even my grandbaby don't have brown eyes, so I just say I'm so full of crap. My eyes are brown. I'm just kidding. So anyway, I love talking to y'all, and if y'all have any questions, like I say, ask them. I don't care. This is just like, I'm so tired. And this sinus stuff, if you know Lookout Mountain and where we live, you understand. It's John, like he said, from New York, he never had sinus problems until he moved here. So, well, that's what happens when you live on a farm. So anyway, I love you all. And if you ask me questions and stuff, I'll do my best to answer them. I'm not going to do anything to hurt anybody or nothing. And I do want to express, please, on YouTube, like and subscribe, please, and put a little bell, and every time I put a video, that little bell will go off, and it would mean a lot to me. And also, I'm on all my demos are on Reverb Nation. Just type in my name, Sally Gentry, and on Facebook it's Sally Gentry, on Twitter and Instagram and all that. Just hook a sister up. All I do is write. If I could sing, it'd be a lot easier. So anyway, I love you all, and I hope you had a little laugh from this. It's it's funny when you finally have your son and they hold him up and he pees all over you twice. So yeah, you think about those memories, and thank God you don't have to think about them again. Just kidding. I'm grateful for everything. So anyway, I hope everybody has a great Friday night, and you're safe and be careful. Have a great weekend. Happy Sabbath, and I love you all. God bless.